There is an important distinction between accepting that it is okay not to be okay and believing that it is good to remain that way. You know, one is compassion, and the other can become complacency. Mm. Understanding the difference keeps growth and care in balance. You know, accepting that it is okay not to be okay means acknowledging your current state without denial or shame. Mm. It allows you to recognize pain, confusion, or struggle as part of the human experience. You know, this kind of acceptance creates space. It removes the pressure to pretend or even suppress what you feel. Mm. Now, in that space, healing becomes possible because you're no longer fighting your own reality. You know, however, believing it is good to not be okay shifts the meaning. Yeah? It can turn a temporary state into something to settle into. Instead of moving through difficulty, you begin to identify with it. Mm. Pain becomes normalized, not as something to understand and grow from, but as something to remain in. Mm. This can quietly discourage effort, change, or responsibility. You know, psychologically, acceptance is a key part of emotional regulation. Mm. It reduces internal resistance and allows the mind to process experiences more effectively. But growth requires movement. If acceptance turns into passivity, it can reinforce negative patterns. The goal is not to eliminate discomfort immediately, but to engage with it in a way that leads to improvement. Mm. Healthy processing involves both acknowledging the feeling and taking steps towards change. You know, spiritually, acceptance is about presence. That is meeting yourself where you are without judgment. You know, but presence does not mean stagnation. Life is dynamic, and growth is part of that movement. Mm. Accepting your state allows transformation to begin, but clinging to it prevents that transformation from unfolding. You know, in short, it is okay to not be okay, mm, because it honors your reality and creates space for healing. Mm. But it is not good to remain in that state without intention to grow. You know, acceptance is the starting point, not the destination. Mm. The balance lies in being compassionate with where you are while still moving towards where you can be. Mm. My people, hail! Mm. Hail!